Alright, Hayes Mega here with another anime figure desktop show and tell with Index here from To Aru Majutsu no Index. Okay, yeah, that's right. She's named after the anime, or the novel. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so I've got a couple To Aru figures, and I've always wanted an Index figure, and then so I saw her in Ami Ami. Okay, so that's where I got her. Ami, I got her last year during the pandemic. Alright, it's still kind of pandemic right now, but I got her for 3,280 yen. Alright, that's pretty good. That's about less than $30, is what I'm going to say, okay? And I had her shipped with a bunch of other figures. The shipping was about 50 bucks, alright? A little more than 50. So I got her for a pretty good deal. And I shipped her with a bunch of figures, but it was like surface mail, so it took a long time for me to get her, man. I didn't get her until like this year, okay? I ordered her last year and I got her like this year. So that's how bad it was, okay? Alright, so let's get on with the figure show and tell. Let's go check out the box, alright? So this is a Kotobukiya figure, alright? I love Kotobukiya figures. They're reasonably priced. I don't know, everything is just so expensive nowadays, but you can tell that this figure was made to be sold everywhere around the world. Okay, it's got this warning label, a choking hazard warning label in different languages. All right, it's she's from To Aru Majutsu no Index, or a certain scientific or no, it's a certain magical index. All right, that's the English title. And then you've got her name right here, I think, and it says it's the 1/8 pre-painted figure, okay? And so you've got a, I don't know, it's like a 75% window right here, okay? 75% window, and then you got a picture of the figure right here, all right? And then you can see into the box, all right? Okay, and in here it says Index. It's a 1/8 scale pre-painted figure. Aha, I can read this. It's not in Japanese. Sculpted by Shokaku Kitaike. Kitaike. And so it's got another like 75% window. You know what? Would this make a good box figure? Yes, I think it would. You know, you've got lots of windows on it that would let light in so you can see her. And the window in the front is pretty big. Okay. If I wanted to, I could keep her in the box. Okay, so here's the back of the box, and it's got a bunch of Japanese text that I can't read. If anybody wants to translate that into the comments, please do so. But so here you got a full shot of the figure, and it comes with the cat. Okay, her cat, and then you can take her clothes off. Okay, if you want to. I don't know how hard it is to take. No, it's kind of hard to take it all off. And then she's just kind of in her undies. All right, and then this is like a back shot of the figure. Okay. And Index is a very pretty little girl. Okay, and there's a picture of the front of the figure, right, with the cat. And then you can kind of see a picture of the figure in the back right here. All right, that's the box. The box is, yeah, it's okay. And then so there's this kind of like sky background, and then the top, that's what the top looks like. It's got a pretty big window in the top, so that's why I say, yeah, it'll make an okay box figure. You can get a lot of light in there, right? And the bottom is some more info. Okay. All right, let's start the unboxing. It looks like I got lucky. I don't think this figure has ever been opened. This is a brand new figure. Yeah, it's still got the little dots, the circle dots. Anyway, so inside is like a feathery background. All right, it's kind of like, it's like golden and feathery. She's like a little angel. Okay. All right. Continue. Okay, Hazy Mega's back after finally finally getting this figure out of the box and assembling it. Oh my god, it was so difficult. All right, so I've never had a figure that had like so much intricate packaging, the protective packaging material. So Kotobukiya, I think a lot of old. I'm not sure how old this figure is. Let me see if there's any kind of date on the box anywhere. Oh, there you go, 2008. So this is a. Oh, I forgot the cat too. The cat. Let me go get a. Forgot what the cat's name was. Okay, I got it. I got the cat. There you go. So there was so much stuff in there. I have to say, Kotobukiya, you overpackaged this figure a lot. All right. This is a circa 2008 Kotobukiya figure, and I don't know. I kind of not liking it, but if you don't look at it too closely, I can already tell you it doesn't look too bad. Okay. So this is all the packaging material that came off of it. It's this kind of static cling stuff that it's really hard to get out because it sticks to everything. All right, I'm sure it protects the figure fine, but when you try to take it out, it's like you're kind of damaging the figure at the same time because it's so hard to get it out. And then there's like a rubber band with a twisty tie on it. This was what was holding her in. Okay, I've never seen one of those before. And then the box opens in some kind of like three-fold way. Okay, I am not gonna take her apart. Okay, well, yeah, there's interesting box. That's what I want to say. The plastic packaging. There is an instruction manual. Probably should have looked at it before I took it apart. Okay, there's an instruction manual here. Wait a minute. This figure is quite old, and it's brand new, by the way. I just opened this figure. It's brand new. Oh, this is a big instruction manual. Okay, so there you go. So it looks like the arms come out and stuff. There's stuff to break. Our head goes on, and the habit goes on, and yeah. Okay, I think I got it. I feel like I got it in there. Okay, so you could take all our clothes off if you want, but I'm not gonna do it. All right, I already saw her pantsu, so. It's fine. It's white, guys. It's white with a little pink ribbon on it. Okay. So yeah, let's go start. Let's take a 360 of the figure, and then Hades Mega will take a closer look and scrutinize this figure. So when I was putting it together, I've got a lot of things to scrutinize. It's kind of more. I don't know what to say, man. It's kind of a weird cast off kind of figure. Okay. Okay, I'll go look over. Okay, so I'm back after looking at her, and she looks all right. Okay, but just the fact that you can take all her clothes off and stuff, it makes the figure not look nice. Okay, and like, who knows if you can put it back together properly? Is what I'm gonna say. Okay, but yeah, it's like an interesting kind of cast off figure. Is what I'm gonna say. You can take all her clothes off. I wouldn't take all her clothes off if I were you. I think she looks better with her clothes on. Alright. So you can take the skirt off. The skirt comes off in two pieces. Or I'm going to talk about the assembly before we get into the nitty-gritty of it. But yeah, so the skirt kind of comes off in two pieces. There's the front and the back part. And you can tell what side is the front and the back part because there's like a booty imprint on one side. So, and then I guess there's a way to take the top off. I didn't take the top off though. I guess this part detaches from this part. Yeah, the front and the back come out, and then you can see her, her top. And then she's got the clothespins here. All right, and like I guess you can separate this right here. Okay, right here you can separate this in the center and on the other side, and then the sleeves come out. Okay, and you can pull them off. And then she has the habit. The habit comes off too. It's not like a magnetic kind of thingy. It's really on there, so you're doing paint transfer, okay? You're doing the paint transfer thing, all right? And yeah, you can take her, the legs come out, the torso comes out, her arm comes out, her head comes off. Like, you can literally take the whole figure apart, okay? I don't really see, you don't really see too many figures like this nowadays, except for like prize figures, okay? So if anything, this is like a very nice prize figure is what it is. All right, it's circa 2008, guys. So it's, you know, figure craftsmanship has changed a little bit. Japanese figure craftsmanship is what I want to say. Okay, so let's start at the base, and then we'll work our way up. All right, so the base is this kind of baby blue base. All right, nothing too special about it. It is kind of tall. It's like half an inch tall. And yeah, it's just baby blue. It's not even painted. All right, and to get her foot, all right, to get her foot, there's one peg holding her up. All right, it's kind of a weird H pattern kind of peg. You can't, I couldn't get her on without taking her skirt off. So you kind of have to take the skirt off, and then grab the foot and stick the peg down, and then put the skirt on. And so yeah, it was really annoying, guys. That was a lot more work than I bargained for. So I'll say, okay. So here's the cat. I guess let's just check out the cat real quick. It's pretty nice. It's got some gradient or shading to it. All right. It's white and a kind of like a brown color. Okay, and it gets lighter and darker in certain places. The paint is actually pretty nice on the cat. Okay. She's just looking up at her tail sticking up in the air. All right, and it's got like a kind of pink or reddish color. All right, so there you go. There's the cat, and then the other side is actually all white. So it's kind of like the top. It's like the top part of the cat, but the cat is like, it's kind of twisting its body. Okay, so, and you can put the cat anywhere, I guess, anywhere you want. I feel that that's good on where I put it. All right, so there's a shoe right there. It's like a brown shoe, and it looks okay. It does actually have a little bit of shading on the side. Yeah, I'm surprised. The paint is actually pretty nice on this figure. And then so we'll kind of look at her dress now. We'll look up a lot of white paint, guys. A lot of white paint. It looks kind of pearly. It's glossy for sure, and it looks like it's got some kind of pearl in it, because it looks like it kind of changes color a little bit. The molding is not the best. You can kind of see, like, if you look at how the light reflects off of it, it's not totally smooth. Okay, so also the side of her dress has these little this pattern here. Very nice. It's kind of like a gold pattern. All right, the white has no shading on it as far as I can see. The molding makes it look like there's shading though, so the molding is pretty good. All right, except you got this kind of seam here. All right, this kind of gap here. Okay, that's where you can take it apart. All right, the good thing is they tried to hide everything as good as they could. Like, man, this is not a. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Squeeze her body. No, I can't seem to get the front and back part of her dress together. It just doesn't come together. I mean, I don't know. It's probably just been, over the years, it's just kind of not good. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really happy with this figure, guys, but hey, I didn't pay a lot of money for it, so okay. And I really wanted the index figure, so there's another one out there. Okay, yeah, so yeah, the dress is just white, and it's a lot of white. All right, but I guess it's nice that you can cast it off. But why would you want to do that? She looks best in her dress, that's what I'm gonna say. All right, unless she was wearing like a swimsuit or something, Okay, so there's like the leg portion of the dress, and then there's this kind of like big it's like a robe or something. It is a robe, yep. Okay. And then, yeah, so it's kind of got this gold pattern here, and then there's a little crystal thing here, and then there's the clothespins. If you guys watched the first episode, you guys know what that's all about. This whole outfit that she was wearing was supposed to protect her, and then Toma dispelled it. That's what I want to say. and so it just fell off of her. And so she holds it up with these safety pins, and so there you go, you got the safety pin. So I guess it kind of makes sense that her clothes look like they're falling off. Like, it literally does look like they're just falling off. Look at these gaps here and stuff. All right. And there's all these panels. Oh, dude, the seams and stuff. There's seams right here. I would have to take it apart again and just try to squeeze them together as much as possible. I'm not gonna do it, guys. but yeah, I'm kind of not happy with this figure. But you know what? I have to say, she looks really cute. She looks really cute in this one. Look at that. Oh, what a little cutie Index is, you know. And so you can take the habit off also. See if I can take it off without removing her head. Okay, there it is. So you can see it's like really wavy and stuff. So I mean, it's not the bestest of quality. It does look like there's a little bit of shading. I don't know. The molding is actually pretty good on the figure, but like it's not super smooth. Okay, it's either overspray or they just didn't sand it very well. Is what I'm gonna say. Okay, and that fits on her head pretty well. So it looks like this part, all right, the front part, with the pattern on it that goes on over the whole dress, is like glued to the rest of it. Okay, it's like a separate piece that they glued on. Okay, yeah. So and then there she is without the habit on. You can see that big mold line there, and her hair is like really smooth. Okay, I don't know. Hair is not supposed to be really smooth like that, right? It's supposed to have like, you know, it's supposed to look like this. Okay. But I guess they figure, hey, you're probably going to keep the habit on it, you know. Well, if anything, does look very smooth though. Okay. It's kind of like her hair is like literally, it's like the same color as her outfit. Okay. It look like there's a little bit of shading here. It looks like they tried to make it darker around this area right here. Okay. But the hair, it looks pretty nice. It looks like it's flowing, like she's moving forward. Her hair's like kind of fluttering back, and so is her robe. The robe is kind of going that way. Okay, so it's a dynamic figure. She's moving. Okay, and then there's her hands. All right, her hands look like hands. Is there any kind of nail polish or anything to make her fingernails look different? Not really, not that I can tell, but you can see the molding that, yeah, she's got fingernails. Okay, and like, yeah, you can cast off the arms. Yeah, I guess you could if you just wanted to do the arms. You can cast off certain parts of her outfit, like just this, or just the top, or just the bottom. It would look kind of weird if you just started taking her clothes off. Okay, and then yeah, you can see her ear right here. So alright. Okay, but yeah, then you get this big kind of line here that separates the front and the back. That's pretty noticeable. Okay. And yeah, just like in certain places the molding isn't very nice. Like right here, you can see it kind of weird kind of molding here, and like it looks like it's either overspray or just poor molding. I think it's just poor molding. That's what I'm gonna say. Like when they cast it, they didn't sand it, you know, very well. But it is kind of an intricate figure. Like there's a lot of folds and stuff in it. So, you know, the molding, I have to say the molding is good, but it's not good at the same time, is what I want to say. Okay, so, and then there's the clothespins. The clothespins are this kind of metallic dealy. It's a very white figure. She's got a lot of white on her. All right, let's go put her habit back on. And she's such a cutie. That's why I had to buy her. Okay. There she is. And you can display her in different ways, but I would like just to display her like... I like the pose too. The pose is nice. Her face is really cute. She's got this big kind of green eyes with her mouth open. Okay. The skin. Talk about the skin. The skin looks a little dull. Yeah, the skin just kind of looks kind of dull. It looks plasticky. It's not, you know, it looks like a little too dull is what I'm going to say about the skin. But other than that, yeah, it looks okay, I guess. Doesn't reflect a whole lot of light. Yeah, skin's okay. Okay, so we've looked at the figure and I've scrutinized it. It's just, let me just kind of recap on all the stuff I don't like. There's a lot of stuff I don't like about this figure. But okay, well, let me talk about what I do like about this figure. I like the pose. I like that it's dynamic. The paint is okay, but like it's just the molding and the paint. It just kind of looks runny in some certain places. Is what I'm gonna say. All right. For the most part, it's in the lines, I guess. You know, and I wish it didn't have all this kind of cast off features. I don't want it, okay? And like you could see, yeah, the gaps and everything. There's gaps everywhere, dude, and just it looks pretty bad, okay? If you looked at it up close, it's pretty bad, okay? Like no matter what you do, there's just gonna be those gaps there all the time, okay? It's never gonna be always perfect. And like over time, you know, the plastic, it could contort or move, you know. Sometimes it gets hot, it gets cold, and then, you know, that's probably why it doesn't go back together right. This is, like I said, circa 2008, so it's a pretty old figure already. Okay. But yeah, the paint is nice. The paint's all right. Could be better, but it's fine. The molding is good. But yeah, the panel lines are just horrible, dude. And the cat, like they put a lot of shading for the cat, but they didn't really put much shading for index, okay? But the molding, I guess, kind of makes up for it. It just, yeah, look, see all the fold and stuff and the way she's moving, and it's pretty nice. Okay. Hair's okay. It's just, yeah, it's just like everything is all kind of one color. Her hair is one color. It's not a very colorful figure, okay? If you're going for a colorful figure, then this is not the one. That's what I say, okay? And then you get the bonus cat right there, okay? But yeah, she looks very cute, and I like the pose and everything, but just the outfit I don't like, okay? And putting it together was horrible, okay? I'm not gonna put it back together again. I'm gonna put it back in the case, all right? So. And the base is just kind of plain too, is what I'm saying. It's just kind of this baby blue base. So you could see how, you know, I think if they remade this figure in the modern times, well, first of all, this figure would cost a lot more if they made it today, because figures are really, really expensive now. I got this for 30 bucks. I don't know how much it costs. I will put a subtitle below if I can find its original price, okay? But I got this for about $30. That's kind of a good price, all right? But yeah, I mean, it's pretty old. It's a pretty old figure, so that's when figures weren't very expensive. If you were to make a new figure like this and, you know, make it better, I'm assuming it would be more than $100, you know. So in a way, it's a good deal. And I wanted an index figure, and she looks really cute. So I guess Hades Mega can roll with it. For only $30? I know, man. Like even prize figures cost like more than $30 now. It's insane how much figures cost now. This is from a time when figures did not cost so much, okay? But the quality isn't up to like today's standards either, okay? I have a lot of newer Kotobukiya figures, and yeah, it's like they're not that hard to take out of the package and assemble, and two, you know, yeah, I think there's just a lot of unnecessary stuff with their outfit, okay? I just wish, like, yeah, I don't really want a cast off figure like that. No, I just wanted a cute index, you know, and well, I gotta get my cute index, okay? Yeah, I just don't recommend taking the clothes off. I don't think she looks good without her clothes anyway, so. So that's the end of the figure show and tell. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would say this is a vintage figure, okay? And it was brand new. It's like a time capsule figure from like 10 years ago, all right? It's 2021 now, and this came out in 2008, all right? So it's almost like 10 years old, is what I'm gonna say. So it just goes to show like how much figures have changed nowadays, you know. Nowadays, yeah, there wouldn't be that much cast-off stuff in it. But Kotobukiya likes that, you know. They like you to be able to take the figure apart if you wanted, you know. But if you know, if it was right the first way, you know, how I liked it originally, then I'm not gonna cast off anything, you know. But it's nice to have little options, like, yeah, you can take this off, okay? That's pretty. I could understand if you can take this off, you know. Maybe you have to take her head off to do something, you know, but like literally you can take the whole figure apart, okay? And I just don't really want that. Alright, so I'll get some 360s of the figure and some close-ups, and that's the end of the figure show and tell. Thanks for watching. I got myself an index figure. She'll go great next to the Kaori and Misaka figures. Okay, I'm building a To Aru collection. Okay, and I think, yeah, I was looking for index figures for a long time, and they're either too expensive or they're just kind of hard to find. Because this is To Aru is kind of old anime, you know, but they came out with the third season not too long ago. Is what I want to say. Okay, so yeah, I think when this figure came out, I think maybe the second season had come out already, but the third season didn't come out for a long time. So, in my opinion, it wasn't very good either. So, okay, there you go. So that is index from To Aru Majutsu no Index, or a certain magical index from Kotobukiya. Okay, I don't know if they make any other index figures. I know there's a couple out there, but that's okay. I like the pose on this one. Yeah, look at that smiley face. Look at that smiley face. Doesn't she? It's just looking at her smiley face like that just brings a smile to your face. So I say, okay, isn't she a cutie? All right.